Okay, so now when you're ready to pack up and move on or head home, I guess we've got to basically do everything in reverse from setting it up. I guess the toilet tank here, obviously we'll just fold it all back up and store it away. Set it back up, take out the peg. And now comes the fun part. So you just fold it over like so. Now you grab this, then just basically kind of put that one under that one, and that'll twist around like that. And then you can fold that over like so, by still keeping hold of this so it doesn't all spring apart. Stick the foot there. And now turn this part. And gently fold it all around like that. Keep your hand there, otherwise it'll fly apart again. And then we can start over again. Now, that's about the first time I've done it out of 10 times in one go. It can take quite a few goes. I don't mind, hey, if you can't get it back to like that, just put it flat inside the van. Because these are very frustrating, but also very handy when you need it. So keeping hold of it until it's in the bag, and then gather up everything. Alright, that's that job done. We'll just sit that there for the moment. TV aerial. I need a clip here. Just sort of flick it over like that gently, doesn't break anything. And then just holding one pipe, twist the other one till it comes out. Fold that down. And then wind that up. What I do is then just thread that back down there, one of the gaps. Keeping a hang on to that so that stays nice and tight. We'll grab our TV tube. And then slide it all back inside. Job's done. Okay, now so for the rest of it, first of all we've got to pack up the inside. So, back inside, go. Okay, so if you've got these fans out, then obviously take them down. TV, just unplug the cables out of the back. They just go back down there. TV remote. Back in the cutlery drawer. TV just sits on the couch here. Okay, something to remember too with all these cupboards, they're all push buttons. So when you put them in, you've got to push the button in, because if you don't, as you travel around, everything will just open, things will fall out, especially on these ones that have got stuff stacked in there. Okay, so To do the beds, first of all we need to remove this hockey stick one, put it back underneath the mattress. Oh, there is also this safety net here as well. If you've got small children, up in the back bed has a safety net, stop anyone rolling out. It's just under there as well. So we do that. Now the table here we had set up, so it needs to be put back as the table, and just put the other cushion over here. Okay, then to make sure you take anything out of there that's not going to survive the rolling over, undo the little bracket in here, and then this rolls over and lays flat. So now you need to look around and just make sure everything is right. We sort of use curtains in the middle sort of thing. All these plastic windows obviously need to be up and closed. For that, the tap gets folded down. Okay, there's a little travel lock here for the fridge as well. You can spin around so the fridge door won't come undone during transit. Then obviously we need our lights off. And then we've got the door. We need to take the door away again. So to do that, we need to close the door. Now, we're going to take away the Velcro here on both sides. You might see it better. Then there's these little turnbuckles here that they turn to lock the centre part of that to the outside edge here. Undo the latch here to separate the two parts of the door. Then up here we undo these, and then we can just sort of put our fingers in behind here, undo the outside Velcro, pull the top of the door in. Okay, so it'll lift off these lugs, lift it up a bit further, and then it comes out. Now put it back on the roof. Just lift that up. See, then you've got to push, because that's hinged, bring that out and up, so that's up there like that. And then just find those couple of little turnbuckles here, and they hold the door to the ceiling. Let me find a little bit of protective plastic here again, and then that just velcros back on there. Now just have a quick look around to make sure nothing's on the benches, everything's where it all should be. Turn off our pump switch, and then we can head outside and start taking things down. Well, you may want to stack in whatever you need to stack in there. If you've got clothes in crates or anything like that, put that in now, it's probably easier. So we just close our door and start the outside disassembly. So kind of all in reverse of the way we put it together. Undo all these things. Take these poles down, shorten them up. Remember, you've got the two poles in the centre. Okay, so once you've done that part, then we can undo the Velcro around here. Pull all that out. Now, then you can put a shoulder in here and take these out, and then you just put these under the mattress. Now remember too, one in the front, one in the back. of these support poles. So we take the support pole back off the roof, okay, and then you can just use that to poke this back in behind here. Okay, and then that goes back under the bed. Well, now we're ready to push this one back in. So basically from the centre here, just push it in, listen for anything that's getting stuck or caught, okay? And then once that's in, pull this out because that's done at the end. But keep it out of the way to sort of show you. Then this here needs all folding in to the centre. Do that. Now around to the front and do the same thing. Okay, so again, before we go moving anything though, we'll just close this front boot so it doesn't get scratched up by the underneath the bed. So, we'll Velcro undone. And then, same as the back, take these bars off, sit on the mattress. And our roof corner support pole. Now we're ready to like this thing. So again, just push it in for the centre, listening to make sure no Velcro's getting caught, and you get stuck. Okay, and then again, just fold this in. So it's out of the way. Now once that's all done, we're ready to wind the roof down. So we grab our winder roof bar from the front and put it in the back here under our winder attach. Okay, and then we just wind it down. Okay, so I wind it down to about here because now you've got to go around and poke everything in that's hanging out. Okay, this is a little bit more difficult when you do have these bed flies in the road. It's, Okay, once we've done that, we wind it down just a little bit further. Just enough, you know, that you can still poke your fingers in there. Just to make sure everything's nice and good. Right, and then now we can go down the rest of the way. Right, then once that doesn't, you know, it gets all loose and just, you know, that's it for the winding. Put that back up the front. And then we can just go around and do up the roof latches. Okay, if that won't reach, you just, a little bit of pressure with your hand, pull it down. Now, we roll these back up again, put them away. So, probably about the easiest way of doing that is really with two people. But roll the black mesh part in. are doing it with one person like I am now, just try to best you can. Put that up. And then just tie that off. Like you tie a shoelace. Much easier to get it undone next time then. And then just do up the little straps here. And you've probably noticed that I've left the roof hatch up. Not good, because basically what that means is, we'd have to undo the latches, because we can't travel like that. We'd have to undo the 4 latches on the roof again, wind the roof up about that much, okay, and then you can open the side door, crawl inside and latch the roof latch down, and then just basically be a couple of turns and then quick and clip, go around and clip the roof back up again. So, the front, of course, same thing again. And there's another issue I've never encountered before, but caught under the roof here. You just got to lift that up, a little bit of pressure with your hand, get it out. Lift that up. Now it's just a case of picking up everything that we've left everywhere. Our front hold. That out for our legs. Okay, guide ropes. Also, don't forget to turn the gas bottles off before you travel. Got the guide ropes. Put it all back in the peg bag. Peg. Make sure we get our 3 pegs and 3 ropes. Yep. Holds up, push it in. Lever there. Doormat, depending how dirty it is, it can either go inside or put it back in here. I just stick this down the side of the gas bottles. Okay, this hose is also in here. You can put that on the tap there. Hammer. We do a water hose, electrical hose. Undo that. Snap that off. Put a little cap on there so the ants don't crawl in. And then we'll roll back up into here. Electrical lead. That. Okay, so there's 20 metres of electrical lead, 20 metres of water hose. The waste hose here is 10 metres long. I'll just go back in here. Now about the last thing to do before we hook up again is wind the legs up. And back up. There. Now, time to hook the car up again. So now we'll just wind it back down. On, and it comes down over the top and locks on. Take the jockey wheel off because we're partly secured to the car. Just remember to do that up tight so it doesn't rattle off as we're driving down the road. And then hook up our chains again, crossing them over. Okay. Electrical lead. Our little R-clip in here. Stop that. Anyone doing that. And then obviously remember to let the handbrake off. Okay, so last thing to do, get our wheel ramp back. Now, if this is loose enough, not today, we could take it out now. Otherwise, I'll just pull forward a little bit so we can get that chock out. That out. close it up and then just a quick walk around to make sure everything's okay. Now, obviously that there, I have to fix that before we drive anywhere. Like I said, undo the 4 clips, wind the roof up just that much, just open the door, climb in, fix that, roof back down, latches on, and we're off for another day somewhere.